Today I want to talk about 5 ways how you can utilize the weak yen for your advantage in your business. And I get asked this question a lot. The Japanese yen is so weak, isn't it more difficult for us as a business to export to Japan, to do business with Japan? And there is a definitive yes to that. It is more difficult because your product or service will be priced higher in Japan, so you might use a competitive edge in terms of pricing. This is the time and opportunity to review your pricing strategy in Japan. But it can also be an opportunity. And today I want to talk about the opportunities for you as a business. So we'll talk about 5 things. We'll talk about travel, tourism, and trade shows. We'll talk about imports. We'll talk about supply chain. We'll talk about marketing, and we'll talk about investments. Those are the 5 things. So let's start with travel, tourism, and trade shows. Utilize the weak yen to travel, do some kind of tourism, but with the objective to visit trade shows in your niche in Japan, because more than ever you'll be able to save significant amounts when going to Japan. You can see here, if we just compare the exchange rate in December of 2020, where it was at roughly 103 yen per dollar, and now fast forward, we're at 156 yen per dollar, almost 157 yen, with its peak at 158 here a couple of weeks ago. Then that's a 50% increase for the US dollar and a 37% increase for the euro versus the Japanese yen. So that's a significant increase in value, which means you can save a lot of money when planning your next trip, your next trade show in Japan. If you've been holding back with that by now, now's the time to plan your trip to Japan, and you potentially not only your trade show participation as a visitor, but maybe even consider exhibiting in Japan, because that might be a good start for your business if you're not already in Japan, or if you want to improve your sales and grow your business on the Japanese market. Number 2, we have imports. So due to the weak Japanese yen, imports are cheaper than ever before. Now, what does that mean? You can buy any Japanese goods for a significant lower price than 2.5 years ago. So if you've been holding back with that, be it imports for business or be it imports for personal use, now's the time. Number 3, supply chain, which kind of connects to imports. If you already have a supply chain in Japan, if you're looking to buy any products or services in Japan in regards to your business, your product, maybe you have a manufacturing business where you want to add some value with Japanese high quality parts or components for your product, then now's the time to look into that. Then number 4 is marketing, which kind of ties into 3, supply chain, which potentially could be a service provider in Japan that improves your marketing on the Japanese market. So if you want to invest into social media marketing, e-commerce marketing, any kind of online marketing, now might be the time to consider that, because again, you are having the advantage of the valued or higher value dollar compared to the weaker yen at the moment, and you pay the price in local currency, which is the Japanese yen, when you buy services in Japan, like online marketing, social media marketing, and so on and so on. And last but not least, consider an investment. If you have kind of considered investing in Japan, opening a branch office, hiring local staff, consider this as a great opportunity, because now is the time to do exactly that, to take that step and to say, wow, actually it's been cheaper than never before to get into the Japanese market, pay significantly less than I would have a couple of years ago, and take that step. So there you have it. Those are the 5 advantages on how you can utilize the GPN. If you want to learn more, or if you're interested in like a community of like-minded people that are interested in entering the Japanese market, I invite you to the Japan Business Gateway. You can check it out on Skool.com JBG. Again, Skool.com /JBG, and there you can learn more about it. I'm more than happy to welcome you there and talk about your success in the Japanese market. See you in the next one.